Hello guys, welcome to my live watch along. Just give me a minute to look at a few things. Yes, just few things to be observed in this live watch along that I've started a new channel, but it's gonna it's going through a process for me to not do a live stream today. So I'm just gonna pin the channel to my another channel. Um, yeah, but for today um, we'll be streaming in this channel. So yeah, well, it's gonna open this. Yes, to everyone, you can subscribe to my another channel, which is called Full Time with ATA. But for today, we'll be um, looking into with ATA. But for today, we'll be um, looking into yes. Just give me 5 minutes. We're going to share this. Yeah, so let's let's look into the uh, team lineup for today. So you can see it from the screen itself. So Vicario starting in goal, Dragoshin as a centre back with Van de Ven. Then we have Spence as right back. Gray as right back. Spence as left back. Bissouma, Gallagher, Sa, Simmons, Odobert, Solanke. Um, yeah, so we're going to play this 4-3-3 formation today. We're not going to play the three at the back. We're going to play four at the back with Bissouma, Gallagher, Sa as our options. Simmons today needs to create goals. If Simmons doesn't create goals today, it's gonna be tough for us. Uh, because I don't see anything from the midfield. Because from the midfield, there's no one who can attack. Bissouma, Gallagher, Sa. Yeah, I don't see anything from the midfield that can attack. So it needs to be Simmons who needs to create, and then we have Odobert and to create some chances. Yeah, so that's how the team is looking as of now. Um, we how let's say the now yeah let's look at the Newcastle team. How can we tackle them? Who does Newcastle? So Newcastle is starting with Anthony Gordon as their striker with Harvey Barnes and Elanga. And they have Guimaraes, Ramsey, and Willock as the center midfielders with Dan Burn, Sven Botman, Thiaw Trippier as their defensive cover with Nick Pope as their goalkeeper. From the bench, they can bring on Visa, they can bring on Walter Made, Tonali. So they have really good options. What can from the bench? The only players we can bring is Matthias Tell and Kolo Muani, and others are awful. We have kids in our bench, so that shows where our team is. That shows how our board is clueless. They don't have an idea about how we could go ahead and sign some players in the winter transfer window. It's been really horrible, and it's shown in our team. Look the problem. If you look at our team, you can see Bissouma, Gallagher, and Sarr. They aren't ball carriers. They're more of defensive covers, and they're not ball carriers. And then we have yeah, we need some options who can not not a 10, but someone who can play football. But over there, I don't see anything in the midfield that could play football, and that's the reason why we can't do that one-touch passing, score goals, pass around the back. Yeah, that's the reason why we are lacking a lot, and now we are in this situation right now. Yes, goals, pass around the back. Yeah, that's the reason why we are lacking a lot, and now we are in this situation right now. Yes, so goals, pass around the back. Yeah, that's the reason why we are lacking a lot, and yeah, so okay, let's actually let me form the lineup, and we'll see what ways can we attack Newcastle in today's game. So let's go for the lineup. So this is how it's going to be. How do I share screen? Or is there a method to share the screen? Mm, So okay, let me feel this. Okay, there's no way to share screen. Okay, wait. I'll let me create the lineup. Oh yes, so we have Vicario. In goal, we have Dragoshin. I'm still finding a way for me to. Okay, let me create this. Ricardo, Dragoshin, Bissouma. We have Gallagher. Uh, we have Gray, Spence. Then we have Gray. Yeah, yeah. So for me today, Vanderbilt and Dragoshin needs to play really well, and I feel that Dragoshin is much more. I wouldn't say he's a better footballer than Romero, but it's much more. He's not going to make stupid errors, not stupid errors, but stupid mistakes on the pitch. Where I feel Romero would do few mistakes over there. I feel Archie Gray and Spence. Gray as a right back. Yeah, look, that's the thing, right? If this club was really serious, we would have bought in a right back. We had 7 injuries before this window, so the October, November, December we didn't sign anyone. I don't know why did we not sign anyone in the winter transfer window. Why were we so late? Then we have Johan Lang saying that we don't want to sign players that isn't interested in joining us. We don't want to look into upgrading our team if there isn't any uh, impact in the team. I mean, this is horrible. We are trying to say that we have 12 injuries and there's no one in the market that can improve our team. We are 14th for a reason. I bet that there are a lot of players in the market and a lot of teams which we can scout that can improve our squad. So this is absolutely horrible uh, from our scouting team, which is Johan Lang, to our CEO Vinay, to our to everyone who's been really horrible in getting decisions done. And if you look at what's been happening in the summer, we won the Europa League. We sacked Ange. Okay, we finished 17th. We sacked Ange. You got Thomas Franken, and you apparently did 10 data points, which was the best out of all managers to get Thomas Franken, which I totally disagree. I don't know why he's the first choice out of all the managers. Okay, fine. Let's say if there was lack of managers, okay, because Pochettino was in the US job, there wasn't anyone really great. Okay, let's say even if you got Thomas Franken, you signed Mohamed Kudus, Palinia, Kolo Muani, and Xavi Simmons. Yeah, so these four were really good, were decent, really good signings. And then let's come on to the manager. Then you go to the winter transfer window. We regardless of this, we knew that we needed a left winger in the summer, which we didn't sign, and that's the reason why I rated the transfer window one level less, because we Brennan Johnson isn't a I didn't rate him as a footballer. He's a good end product finisher, but he's not a great footballer. For me, the left wing there was no one. Then you have look, there you have lack of options. Matthias Tell, was Matthias Tell really needed in the squad? Is not fancied by Frank. Why was he signed? So is this a club signing? Is this just to get signings just for the quotas and for uh, we just need to sign players under the age of 20? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand this club's scouting process, the club signing strategy. I know that we can't. Okay, there's a certain players like McAllister or certain one who wants to join Liverpool or bigger clubs, and they reject us. I agree. But I don't go into the fact that we have one player out of all out of the total list. What do we scout? Do we have five, six players in the market? Are we not able to get anyone? Everyone has rejected us. I don't buy into this. I don't buy into what's happening in this club. It's for financial basis. I feel that they don't want to invest a lot. They want to go through it. And let's be really honest. Vinay Venkatesham as a chairman, he's not a chairman. He's never been a chairman for any club. I don't know why is he a chairman. We are on a verge of a relegation battle, and today, if we lose against Newcastle, I'm telling you, we're in a serious, serious trouble of getting. I don't know. We're getting into the relegation scraps, and this is horrible. As a club, as Tottenham Hotspurs won a Europa League, who has is a decorated club for so many years, who has had okay in the recent years we haven't had the biggest success, but the name is worldwide and it's well known in all over the world. We should be signing players of a different caliber. And I look at this team, right? You look at this team, how many of these players are good enough for us to win the league? Vicario, no. Dragoshin, no. Vandeven, maybe yes. Spence, no. Gray, no. Bissouma, no. Gallagher, no. Sa, no. Simmons, maybe. He needs to show better, but he needs to improve a lot. Odobert, I don't know. And Solanke, no. These players aren't. Forget forget about going to top six. That's not the club's aim. That should never be the club's aim for Tottenham Hotspur. As Pochettino mentioned, we need to be winning. We need to be looking at winning the Carabao Cup. We need to be looking at winning the Premier League. But look at these players. These players are not good enough for me for where we need to be. But regardless of where we need to be, where we should be right now is also not where achieving. Where we need where we need to be and where we should be. Both both targets are not achieved. And the board needs to take a blame. Obviously, I would say 80%. But in Thomas Frank, some of his some of his tactics have been awful, have been absolutely awful. Um, we can see Spence. We don't have a backup left back as Souza. I don't know why we're signing another 19-year-old. Why do we keep signing young players of the young players of the young players? Makes no sense. It's absolutely horrendous. Then you have Bissouma, who shouldn't be in this club. We should have sold him and signed him another player. You know what's the joke? The joke is that we need players for our first teams. Kudus gets injured. We didn't react for that. We didn't get a left wing. Poro and Spence get injured. We didn't sign anyone, another right back. We have Bentancur injured. We signed Gallagher. So why this club in the last year for the years have been looking at reactionary. They never thought about improving the team, but then they give the speeches in the YouTube channel, in the YouTube um, community, coming into the PR based machine, saying that we need to win the Europa League. We have won the Europa League. We need to win the Champions League. We need to win the Premier League. But then I don't see anything from this club that is actually showing of any ambition. This is really horrible the way we are being run. It's this is not how we need to do, and there needs to be some kind of strategy that needs to be done. The Premier League for us to actually show something, and there's been no strategy. And look at the clubs we are in, which we need to battle against. Look at Manchester United. Last season they were nowhere. Right now they are on verge of finishing top four. They went on without finishing Europe. They went on to sign Cunha. They went on to sign Sesko. They went on to sign Mbuemo, and these players are improving the squad a lot. Then you look at Liverpool. Their squad is of a total different range. Then if you look at Manchester City, they have a different squad. They have look at all these squads and look at where we are lacking as a team. We forget about even challenging. We can't even match 10 or 20% of the squad, and that's how down it's gone. From 2019, where we were on verge of winning the Champions League, and 2026. We are talking about a relegation scrap. That's how low this club has gone. So for me, these are two things. One thing is from I look at the Tottenham Hotspur board. We have Vinay as the chairman. We have Johan Lang. We have Charrington, who's a business associate, and then we also have the Lewis family. It's my gut feeling. It's my gut feeling. The reason why they have kept Thomas Frank into the job is there are two things. One thing, Vinay is not a chairman, and I feel that he doesn't have that aura or they doesn't have that skill set of hiring to take the bold call and hiring a better manager who can save from the job. In case if they make any big mistake, they're screwed. And you look at Johan Lang, he was being kicked out by Aston Villa. And look at Aston Villa right now. Forget even about it, the top five teams which we are talking about, the biggest teams which have won all cups. Look at Aston Villa. They were they were in the championship. They come into the Premier League, and now they are challenging for a title. They won't win the title, but they're challenging for the. That's what we were. We are what Aston Villa is right now. That's what they are. Look at the signings they did. They did John Megan. You can't expect me to say that Tottenham Hotspur can't go and make signings like John Megan, Jacob Ramsey. These are some good players who can raise the level of the squad. And look at the players we have. We have Archie Gray. For me, Archie Gray shouldn't be playing for Tottenham Hotspur. Lucas Bergwall should not be playing for Tottenham Hotspur as of now. They are good young players. This is Tottenham Hotspur. You need players that can challenge up the top. These players are going to do not going to do anything. And you compare this 2016 squad with the squad we have right now. None of the players on the prime even have a sniff into the Tottenham Hotspur. Forget I'm in the starting level, into the bench. The only players that have been in the bench for us was it could have been Solanke, Simmons, and Van de Ven. All the others wouldn't have been even been signed by us by that time. But then we look at players like Archie Gray, Odobert, and then you have fans singing their name, and I don't understand. As an overseas fan, for me, I don't have any attachment inside the club. I don't have anything outside the club. Only thing I care is I like the club's brand of play. That's how I started supporting this club. And I also saw great players play for this team: Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, Gareth Bale, Musa Dembele, Christian Eriksen. You had Prime Dele Alli. You had players like Luka Modric. You had Jermaine Defoe. For our information, as a club, we didn't rate him as one of the best strikers, and now we have Solanke. So now we need to question ourselves where we are as a club right now. It's been a total down and out. We've been down and out for the past so many years. And for me, it starts from the top to the bottom. Let's say, okay, let's say for example, this season we finish 15th or 14th. What is the plan for next season? Are you going to back this manager? Do you trust this manager? Personally, I don't. Okay, let's say, and if you trust Thomas Frank, what signings are you going to do? What is the path going forward? What is the transfer strategy? And even if you look at a transfer strategy, Kolo Muani on loan on the last day. This was a panic buy because we didn't sign any left wing. Jao Palinya, okay, that was a decent signing. But he's 32, is he the future? I don't understand. Xavi Simmons is the only player which I can see who can be there for the long term and can improve this team. And then you have Kudus, or Kudos and Simmons are the only two players where I say that can improve this team and can actually I can see the future of this club from these two players. But other players, I don't see anything, and that's where I question this club. What is the path going forward? I don't understand. After this season, what is the path going forward? You had Ange Postecoglou. Yes, uh, we had a really bad season. We finished 17th. We were bad. We were getting battered week in and week out in the Premier League. There was no defensive structure. We were playing this high line. We were getting caught out. A lot of players were getting injured. But I see this injury. The injury reason has been used again over here. Medical team staff. For me, the culture of this club itself is in a wrong stature. Um, the stature where you know how this club is, that there isn't that gutsy, that players who play for the club that want to win stuff, that want to improve the stuff, feel like few players are here for the payday. Few players know that the club is not interested in winning anything, so why do I need to show ambition? Only Christian Romero as a captain where I appreciate him. Yes, he has few flaws in his games. Yes, he is a bit ruthless on the pitch. He makes crucial mistakes. But there is the only player where I see his ambition and his strength. Many people don't agree. Yes, a lot of people say in this world you're not allowed to talk against the board in the public space. It's against the rules. Yes, you can. Let's say if I hate a manager, I can't go to everyone and say I hate this manager, I hate this guy. Totally acceptable, totally acceptable. But but for this club, I feel there needs to be some kind of change which needs to happen. And there's a reason Antonio Conte blasted out. Yes, his methods are wrong, but you know, like certain Italians and Argentina, these people are outspoken. They don't like to keep everything with themselves. There are a few cultures which are totally different. I feel like even in the Asian culture or someone else, they show emotions, and sometimes they do. South Americans especially show emotions, and they explicitly want to be more. They don't want to be plastic. They want to be more transparent to the fans, and that's where, yes, some people like it, some people don't, but that's where I appreciate, and I appreciate him as a captain to come out and speak that we had 11 injuries, we did not sign anyone, where we are lacking. And now we are in a stage of getting pulled up upself into a relegation battle is absolutely horrendous. Yeah, so yes, I wanted to give a speech about how the club has been run, and what needs to be done. Now, for me here, the thing is that this Newcastle team is not great. They are 12th for a reason, as I said. Yes, we will concede goals, but I have huge promises that we are playing at home. We're going to get chances. Uh, Especially you can see the last game they lost against Brentford. Was it? Yeah, they lost against Brentford 3-2. They have lost against Liverpool 4-1. The only good game they had was against PSG, which they should have won. They have lost against Villa. They have lost against City again in the first leg. So they haven't been in a great run. And I feel this team is more than enough to be caught out. And for me today to have a good game, Xavi Simmons needs to play well. Wilson Odobert needs to play well. Now, yeah, let's talk a bit about Odobert, right? Yeah, this manager in the starting of the season started Brennan Johnson in the left wing when Kudos was fit, and then Odobert has been in and out the season. So for me this is the reason, right? Either Matthias Tell or Wilson Odobert, start them all the games. The reason why Odobert is starting right now is that Kudos is injured, or he wouldn't have started this game. Start these youngsters, see how they perform, and then we can judge by the end of the season are they good enough or not. For me, when they perform, is not, for me it's not that they had few good touches, they took on these players. That's not, that should never be Tottenham Hotspur's philosophy. End product, what he does in the end product. Yes, he's not going to have a man of the match all the games. Out of 15 games in Tottenham Hotspur, I want him to give at least 6 to 7 good games where he actually shows something. And the rest 6 games, he can have 3, 4 average games. But from Odebert, I expect that for this season. So he's been doing really well for the last 3 games. He's not. I'm not saying he's the answer. I'm not saying that he's the future. If we sign a better player in the summer, obviously I will look at improving my squad. But that needs to be the club's motto. How we groom these youngsters should also come with experience, with competition. That's when the players will perform. Look at the competition. We don't have any left wingers. There's no one even giving him competition. How is he going to improve? Who is he going to learn with? There's no one. Archie Gray should go on to loan next season. Lucas Bergwall needs to go on to learn next season. Look at Vuskovic. He's playing for Hoffenheim. He's gone on to loan. He's learning his trade. Yes, it's the Bundesliga. It's a different league. It's a different way of playing. It's a different tactics. It's less physical. Yes, agreed. But you're learning your trade as a youngster. And when you put them into a team which needs, when the fans have higher expectations, they're not going to perform. So the thing which they need to do is, as a player, I want them to learn the trait and the skill set to be a footballer in the Premier League. That hunger to win matches, and that needs to be done. What's the difference between Oliver Skip and Archie Green? They're both on the same level. I don't understand what I'm not seeing. For me, Archie Green, and the last games, I'm not seeing anything which has been wow. This player is wow. He's been okay. The problem is right now as fans we are appreciating okay performances. We have come down to the level where if he gives a 6 on 10 or 7 on 10, he's a good player. Like we never rated Ben Davis as a good player. We kept him into a squad, but we never rated him as a squad. Right now I see like 11 Ben Davises here. They're not great. They're not bad. They're just average. This is not acceptable. This is absolutely not acceptable from the club at the top. And question needs to be answered. You look at Vinay. At the start of the season, he gives huge speeches saying that we will be challenging at the top, we'll be doing this, we'll be doing that. No output. It's only lies. The whole 25 years in Enix ownership, it's only been lies. At least be transparent to the fans. Okay, you don't need to tell everything to the fans. Even actions can speak then louder than your words. Or just say that I'm here just for the top four. I'm not looking to win the league. At least be open to the fans. The fans know what we are actually looking at. You give an expectation at this top, and we're delivering absolutely opposite of whatever it's been delivered, and it is not acceptable. 14th, 15th is not acceptable, man. This manager should have, regardless of everything, this manager should have been sacked. 14 and 15 is not acceptable. Anything below 7th or 8th this season is not acceptable. And losing matches in and out, losing against relegation teams, losing against teams which we shouldn't lose is not acceptable. Absolutely not acceptable. And these questions need to be answered by our board, from the players to the squad. And I don't understand why he's still in the job, why the board hasn't answered key areas in the squad. What is the future plan going into the summer? I mean, this question needs to be answered. Yeah, but let's go to today's game. Let's talk about who's going to be threat against us. For me, Anthony Gordon, regardless of his form, has really had a really good game against us. He's performed against us in each and every game when he's played against Tottenham. He either has an assist or a goal. So he's one player that we need to look into. Harvey Barnes is a decent player. Look at that attack. Odobert, Solanke, Simmons versus Harvey Barnes, Gordon, Elanga. I'm taking that attack. It's much better. Look at that midfield. They have Jacob Ramsey, uh, Bruno Guimaraes, and Joe Willock. Guimaraes is a really good player. We need to look at him. He can pass the ball, he can hold the ball, he can win challenges. So how Bissouma and Saha are going to play against him is going to be a great question today. How they're going to tackle them is going to be a huge question today. And Sven Botman and Thiaw, and how Solanke is going to win headers against them. How is he going to physically challenge them and score goals? That is another challenge. And we need to see how we need to look. We have Spence. Hopefully I see Spence. Now the problem is right now again here. Spence is a right wing back. He's going to right wing back, and a right back. He's going to place a left wing back. So again over there, uh, he's going to play in his position where it's not suited to him to play. For me, Spence when he goes forward is really average. Defensively, one on one is really good. I can see he's good one on one, but when he goes up front, he's really average. I feel Udogi and Spence, both of them up front are really average. Now, how are we going to create chances? The problem is, when you look at the squad, you can see evidently that okay, defensively, as shit as we are, we can somehow manage to do that by having two DMs or anything. But then up forward, we don't have anyone who scores goals. We don't. Simmons has scored one goal this season. Odegaard has scored. I don't know if he scored any Premier League goals. He has not scored any Premier League goals. And then you have Solanke who can score goals. So we're dependent on one player, Solanke, to score goals. Imagine he gets injured, or imagine Simmons gets injured. We're actually screwed. And this is where the board comes into the question again and again. I keep on talking about the board. One thing is, even though if Thomas Frank is not in this job, yes, regardless of what injuries we had right now, we shouldn't have been in this situation now. So that's another thing. You're give you're giving the manager, look at the manager's stick and stones of poor, poor quality of players. There's no substitutes where it was going to make an impact. It's full of academy players. Kolomwani, Matias Tel. There's no players that is going to make any impact in in this team. And it's just the only club that's really unserious on improving this team, having this much finances, this much of money, and they never think about the team. That's really questionable. But today we need to win. We have no other choice. We are right now. Let's see where we are in the table. We are right now 15th in the table with 29 points. We have won 7 out of 25 matches. Horrible. That's less than 50%. How much is that? We won 7 out of 25 matches. That's around 28%, less than 30% of our matches we have won this season. We have 10 losses, 8 draws. We have scored 35 or conceded 35. Awful. Then you have Newcastle who has won 9 matches. As I mentioned, that they're not a great team. We can get them over. They have lost 10 matches and they have a -1 goal difference. We need to find a way to win this match. Uh, that's something which we need to look into and improve this team. Right now is to get wins. We have to find ways to win today, or else we're in a great danger. I want to let's who is West Ham playing now? West Ham is going to play United, so hopefully they lose the match against United. And we win today. We have 6 points, so we can close the gap to another 3 points, 9 points. Burnley and Wolves. I feel that Burnley and Wolves are not going to chase us, so I'm not worried about them. It's just West Ham and Nottingham Forest, which we are is the ones which I feel is the relegation teams, and hopefully we don't get pulled over there. And I feel that today's win could actually change a lot. It could improve the position of our team. Next game is Arsenal. Even if we lose that, we have a game against Fulham where we can come back and we have great fixtures. And I think so. Let's see our next five fixtures. Newcastle today, Arsenal. We have Fulham. Then we have Crystal Palace and Liverpool. How much? Okay, the wins. I expect a win today. I expect us to win against Fulham. Um, okay, Fulham away draw. Crystal Palace at home 3. So 3, 4, 7 points. 7 points out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is Liverpool. I don't think so. We're gonna get a win. So 5 to 15. At least I want. We need to get minimum of 7 out of 15 points, which takes us to around 36 points. Yeah, I feel we'll be. Yeah, we won't get relegated. I feel we'll be good enough for the season. But yeah, um, but we need to get this wins. We need to get a win today. It's very crucial. I feel that if we doesn't get a win today, I'm gonna we better sack him. It's awful. We need to get a win today at home. There needs to be some kind of confidence booster that takes us to the Arsenal match. Regardless if we're going to win or not, that gives us a boost. We have a 12-day gap. We can think about it and see. I feel today if we lose today, Thomas Frank, the board better sack him and actually go and get a better manager in this 12 days time if we lose today. 12 days time, get an interim manager, get this team running against Arsenal and another few matches. For me, today is a do or die match for him. We don't win today, we better sack him. It can't go worse than this. Sorry. We can't keep him till the end of the season if we lose today. It's a Newcastle team which is 12th. It's chaseable. He has Solanke, he has Simmons. We have good players that can play against him. We have some really good players that can play against this Newcastle team, and they need to win today. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about what you guys think about the score prediction. If you have any kind of what's the score going to be today, but yeah, these factors are really important for us to get a win today. Okay, let's see how these players are going to attack. I feel Simmons is going to play a hybrid 10 or 8, and Odobert is going to play. I feel that Solanke is going to be a lone striker, and Simmons and Odobert are going to play two behind. In that 4-3-3 formation, how they're going to form it. And then in the 3, I see Gallagher and Sa Gallagher playing going up and forward as a 10 and an 8, and then you have the Bissouma and Sa playing behind the defense, and then you have Gray as a right back. I don't want him to. I don't think he's going to attack. He's going to play as a right back, and then you have the two centre backs of Dragoshin and Van der Ven. The only problem with Dragoshin on the ball is really poor. He's not as good as Romero on the ball. He's not a player which is playing on the ball, but today I want his headers and his duels is going to matter a lot. And same, Mickey Van der Ven is going to take care of the on the ball matters with playing the ball to the midfield, playing the ball to the striker. And then you also have Spence. I want to see how he's going to attack. Jet Spence, how he's going to attack against Trippier, and how is he going to take on Elanga if with his tackles. The same to Archie Gray. Yeah, Archie Gray at right back needs to show me something. He needs to show something in this club for him to stay next season. I agree his versatility, but he's not good enough. We need to find something better. He needs to be loaned out. He needs to go to a club, perform at the highest level, and then he needs to play for Tottenham Hotspur. We could have actually also gotten Mikey Moore, who's been on loan, who's been playing really well, to play him on the left wing. Terminate his loan, get him in the left wing, and play Simmons to the 10. I don't know why the club has not thought about that. We're up the scrubs. You can't sign anyone. Look at our academy players. I don't know why none of our academy players has looked into. What is better in these players that academy players don't get a chance? Our academy, it's actually set up well by Simon Davis. He's doing a really good job. We have won PL2s recently. We have done really well in the academy. I, and on top of that, we keep on signing youngsters. I feel our own academy players as youngsters are really good. I don't understand why uh, we try to sign players outside our academy. This is not this is not needed. I feel we can just look into the academy players and improve them. The yeah, this is again the matter from our board, the strategy from the board. It's absolutely awful. There isn't any plan which is taken into account for us to improve. And then we look into players of youngsters for us to improve when we already have players from our academy who can actually make a lot of difference. And that needs to be solved. That needs to be solved from our board. What is the strategy? Is our strategy of academy players is to make profit, push them into the team, or are we actually making transitions from under 8s, under 9s to the senior team? Are they going to be proper transitions? I don't see anything. When I look at the squad, when I look at the squad, we had Postecoglou as the manager, who's an attacking manager. Simon Davis plays as an attacking manager. It was absolutely aligned for the academy to first team. There's a transition where players can improve and play for the first team. Yes, obviously, out of all the academy players, we don't expect everyone to make it through, but one of two of them could actually make it through. And I do believe there are good players in the academy who can perform really well. For me, one is Mikey Moore. If we have a good structure, he would have been playing with us. We should be playing with us in next 1 to 2 years. He's a good player. We have Byfield who's coming up. He's a good player. But there's no transitions, right? We have Thomas Frank. He doesn't play that kind of football. It's a total opposite. Now again, hiring of the manager. What is the philosophy of a club? Attacking, defense, defense, attacking. One manager is attacking, one manager is defensive. Totally different. One manager doesn't trust the academy, one manager trusts the academy. One manager wants to collaborate with the academy, one manager doesn't. And then there's no transition, right? Obviously, Simon Davis can't work with different kinds of manager and try to improve him as a player. There are certain things done at certain ages. One thing is underage and under nines. The they try to tend to play in all different positions, right back, left back, center back, to learn their trade. They don't actually play in a certain position. Then when you come to under 11, under 12, they learn game awareness. When they get the ball, what they need to do: take the shoulder left, take the shoulder right, uh, how to improve the first touch. The main aim of football as a player is more of running, game awareness, where to be on the pitch, how to play on tight spaces. These are things which players learn, right? For that to happen, either you can develop two types of player. One is that you train player who learns the trades but not the style of football as a team, and then we improve them and then we put him into the first team. And that's what Tottenham Hotspur used to do under Daniel Levy. He wanted Champions League players, and he wanted players who can play in the club who are Champions League. I don't know what's that stupid phrase he's been using. That's absolutely a stupid statement for him to give. Then you also have a different kind of Ajax where they have a style of play. Everyone plays from start to end. They play from the start to end. They try to develop a style of play. They play around the back. They learn how to play around the back. They learn how to pass the ball. They learn how to move the ball faster. And they know how to, when three, four people are pressing them, how to move around and beat the man. So these things have been taught with different style. So what are we doing as a club? Do we train that? Do we do that? That's what we've been doing for the past few years, and that's what the Simon Davis has said to the youngsters that he's developing players with a certain style. I want to improve the players, play a certain style, attacking brand of football, where they learn how to play at the back, learn communicate with players, play with one touch. Yeah, so if that is the philosophy in the summer, it shouldn't have been Thomas Frank. You could have gotten a De Zerbi, you could have gotten a Xabi Alonso, you could have gotten a Xavi Hernandez, who was sacked by okay, Xabi Alonso went to Real Madrid. Barcelona's manager, Xavi, he could have come to Tottenham Hotspur. He plays that kind of football. He would have signed players of that mold of football. Now let's see if Thomas Frank gets sacked this summer and we sign Xavi or Pochettino. Palinia, no, he's not going to suit that style. I can say a lot of them. Dragushin will be sold. He can't play that kind of football. Vicario on the oh yeah, we need to talk about Vicario. On the ball is awful. He can't even clear the ball properly. He's a good shot stopper. On the ball is awful. Uh, Archie Gray actually on the ball is a good player. So for him to improve, uh, he'll be a good player to improve in our in Tottenham. So that's one player that he could actually improve. Then you have Xavi Simmons who can play that style. Or so we have few players who can play that style of football. There are certain I think so Conor Gallagher will be loved by Pochettino. He liked him as that workaholic. He's not a great passer of the ball, but he knows how to cut the lines. He knows how to play. He'll be our Musa Dembele or Victor Wanyama of our team. So Yeah, that's the thing. We have players who can play that kind of football. Our academy has that kind of footballers, and we never think about improving. We do transitioning from academy to first team. We don't have that philosophy of improving our team, and this is really horrible. Yeah, and just again, like, share, subscribe my channel, and yes, for today we'll be streaming in this channel, and then from the weekend onwards, you'll see a lot of videos coming to my another channel. We'll have not Tottenham, but we'll look into other leagues, other teams, how they are playing, um, how what their tactics is. As myself, I will learn a lot about other teams, what they're doing. So there's a lot of things that can be done, which we will do. And yeah, but let's start off with my team today, and hopefully my first watch along goes with a bang with victory today. And yeah, that's the thing. And let's see what happens. Oh, today it's going to be a good game. Oh, yeah, let's start the streaming. Let's see what they are talking about.
تعرف شو طالع على بالي؟ هيدي
Yeah, we have another 10 minutes to kick off, and let's see what happens before kickoff, and hopefully we do it. We actually do it in a proper fashion. We get the victory in a proper fashion. Oh, yes. Okay, let's look at who's going to score today. My prediction today, as I said, it's going to be a 3-2 victory. I feel Solanke is going to have a good game today against Newcastle. I feel that he has a goal or a two today, and I'm going to think that Odegaard is going to open his mark today in the Premier League with a goal for us this season, and Simmons will get two assists. This is where I feel we'll do. We'll score an early goal. We'll score a goal early on, and then I feel we're going to concede later on, and then the second half we'll recover and win the match. This is how I see the game going, because I feel as much as I say that we need to we need to be playing front foot football. I know Thomas Frank is not going to go full full on in the first half. He's going to preserve some energy. We'll get a good chance in the first half and score it, but then he's going to drop off a bit. And in the second half, we're going to unleash the game today. I feel that today we're going to win. I feel that we're longing for a win. It's been a long time. It's a game where we can actually win, and there have been a lot of poor results in the Premier League, and today is the day for us to uh, capture the capture the match. Yes, we can see it's raining right now. Yeah, they're showing the league table. Arsenal at the top. Horrible to see them play really well. 56 points of the top. Yeah, we're going to look at some important matches later on this week or next week when we have some decent matches where we can go and see the top of the table. Yeah, we can see the players walking out. We have Kieran Trippier out here. Guys, drop your predictions today. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna have the last bite chance? So that's something which we need to that's something which we need to look into today's match. They're showing Vinay Venkateshan. Awful, awful channel. Awful, awful channel. Can't even improve our team. And look at the status of our team right now. It's an absolute shit stage. Come on, man. Come on, Mickey. Come on, man. Looks like Mickey is going to captain today for today's match. Uh, we need to perform well today. We need to get the win. And Mickey needs to have a good game today. No lapses, no slips, concentration. Needs to be proper concentration in today's match. And who was watching the video, if you guys click on the like button, it would help me a lot. And if you can actually share my live watch alongs to different people, uh, yeah, it will help my channel grow. So I'm just starting off with my new venture, and it would really help a lot as I start to make new videos and new updates. So yeah, try to support my channel. We're gonna look into more matches later on this week. I'll be doing a lot of live watch alongs for different matches for different teams, Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A. Yeah, Ricardo in goal, Chigre, Dragoshin, Vandam, and Spence. So they're showing the team. Gallagher, Bissouma, Sa. Looks like they are. Looks like that Odegaard and Simmons are going to play as wingers, as I see from uh, the the yeah from the lineups. But I feel in the game it's gonna pan out differently. Trippier, Thiaw, Danburn, and Sven Botman, Willock, Anthony Gordon, Alanga, Barnes. So you can see this team going up. Look at the substitute. They have Walter Murray to come. They have Jacob Murphy. They have Tonali, Lewis Hall, Visa. Look at their bench, and look at our bench. Really, really poor compared to our compared to their bench. This is not good enough. Come on, boys. We actually need to start playing. We better start playing some good football. I feel Bisima should also have a good game today. They're going for the caudal. Team instructions have been given. Let's stand for the motivation. Come on, Newcastle is not that great, man. We need to win today. A win is really needed. Frank's job on the line. Lot of things going on in Tottenham Hotspur right now. Hopefully, yeah, we have Eddie Howe. And look how I don't know what happened to Newcastle this season. Last season they were really good. They won the EFL Cup, the Carabao Cup. Uh, they have signed really good players. I feel that they should also not be in 12th. They should be feel like they're underperforming a lot. The team is really good. They have some really good players. They have better players than us. 12th is really horrible. I don't know what Newcastle fans think is that the position which they actually like, or I don't understand what's the strategy. Yeah, it's kicked off. Ball has gone out. We're around Van de Ven to Dragoshin. Dragoshin to Gray. Come on. Look again. Look at this Dragoshin. He doesn't know how to play with his feet. He's really poor with his feet. Goal kick for us. Come on, boys. Bisima. Simmons, get the touch. Oh, come on. Melak. Elanga with the ball. Crosses. Corner for Newcastle. Come on, boys. We need to defend this corner. Oh my goodness. Oh, phew. Ah, this is absolutely horrible. This is not the start we needed. We need to get a good start, and we are in the back foot in the first 2 minutes. Another corner from Bruno. Hopefully, this has been cleared better. Corner comes in. Yes, cleared. Crosses again. Good kick for us. Vicario. Bissima wins it. Mickey Vandervan. Simmons wins the foul. Good. This is something which is good with Xavi Simmons. He knows how to win the fouls. He knows how to hold the ball. And many of these players in our squad can't do that. This is where we lack as a team. We can see that Bissouma and Sarr are playing the deeper roles behind the defenders. We can see Archie Gray playing as more of a center back. Oh, this is a good ball. What about cross it? No, what? Oh my goodness me! What? Why do you? Why the hell would you flick over that? Take a shot. Oh man, there's a good chance for us to score a goal. Come on, take on the man. Take on the man. Stop. Stop passing back, bro. Stop passing back. Play the ball up forward. Yo, switch the play. Play it up. Play it up. Play it. Okay, that's a foul for us. Xavi Simmons. Simmons. Again. Simmons. Simmons with the free kick. Okay. Spence. Spence crossed the ball. Too much. Too much. Too much into it. This is not good, bro. Push, push. Look, Thomas Frank is trying to push and hold the positions. Let's see what Nick Pope does. Nick Pope, Pope, Simmer. We have Spence, Spence, Spence. Oh, okay, wait, let's go out. This is the problem with Jet Spence. Up front, he's really horrible. He can't even. He's good. Like when he's defensive wise, he's really good, but up forward, he's horrible. He doesn't know how to create much chances. We need fullbacks who can play both ways. Look, Conor Gallagher's up front. Come on, Connor, Connor. Simmons. Come on, finish, finish. What the? Oh, oh, horrible, man. That was a good chance. It looks like Newcastle is giving a lot of spaces at back. Uh, Trippier's Trippier's moving up forward. Lot of chances. Man, we need look at this. These we need to do well. We need to do well in these positions. You can't just. How do you? We should at least get a shot on target over there. This is horrible. This is the problem. Like when you try to score up forward, we don't have clinical finishers and good thinkers to know what to do. Good header, Dragusin. Good header. Solanke, come on, win this. Yes. Come on, ref. That's not a foul. Trippier. Sa loses the ball. Like, that problem again with Sa. On the ball he's awful. Off the ball he's good. He's a workhorse. He's not uh, out and out footballer who can play football. Here the ball crosses into it. So Bissouma fouls him again. Use Bissouma. Oh, this is good from Newcastle. Newcastle shoots. Oh my goodness me. You're so close. Joe Willock almost got the opening goal of this match. Look at this. The awful man. How in our box they're making three passes? How is this happening? How is this happening? Oh my goodness me. Three passes and it's a goal. Come on, Solanke. Solanke. Good. Good. Sar to Jetspans. To Van de Ven. Dragushin gets the ball. Archie Gray with the ball. On the ball, Archie Gray is really good. But who's he passing that ball to? Oh, good. Good, man. Good by. Oh, loses the ball. Solanke. Corner. This is the good with corner, right? He runs, he's able to win the tackles. Trippier with the wall. Kieran Trippier. Trippier to Elanga to Gordon. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with Walter Murray. Why he's not starting? Because I feel like they're missing a striker today. Uh, Look up front. There's no one who's attacking our centre backs. They are looks like they're playing with a different strategy. Is they still a false nine or how they play? I think so. They're playing a false nine. It's a corner for Newcastle again. Three corners already in the span of 10 minutes. And clear again. Oh, this is good. Simmons, win it. This is the problem. Simmons physically is really poor. He needs to regain his physical game. Oh my god. Again, flip. This is the problem. Defensively, we are so caught out, man. We are so caught out. Look at these chances. These chances shouldn't have been created itself. Awful. Absolutely awful. Man, Gray clears the ball. Why is he clearing it randomly? Come on, Solanke, win this, win this. Go for pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball. What? Oh no! Come on, man. Trippier, Jacob Ramsey. Look at this, Jacob Ramsey. Why can't we sign these type of players? Look at him. He turns him. He just turns him. He's able to hold the ball. He's able to look at there's a calm and composure in this team. And look at our team. There's no calm and composure. They're able to create chances. And look at why is it so easy for them? This is awful, man. Oh my goodness me, Van der Ven. Trippier to yeah, foul. Okay, Vicario. I wish he punches he kicks this forward. Kicks this forward. Oh look, this is awful from. What is this distribution, man? Awful distribution. Absolutely awful, man. This distribution is not great. We're left out with scrubs in our team. No signings. This is how our team looks. Not great. This is not great. Not a great watch. playing on the back. Oh, this is good football from Newcastle. They passes to Trippier, Trippier to. Oh my goodness me! Again, counter. Let's. Oh no! How is there not a foul? What? What? This is good football again from. Oh man, this is Newcastle playing really good with the ball, and it just was known for us that they're going to be good with the ball. Trippier again. Trippier crosses it, falls, falls to Harvey Barnes. Corner again. At home, we are awful. At home, we're not able to create chances. Not a good watch, man. Not a good watch. Come on, man. Come on. Maybe totally shows how much we miss Madison Kulusevski, a forward who can hold the ball and create chances. There's another corner. Vicario punches it away. They have Anthony Alanga who has the ball. Oh, foul. Okay, no, that's not a foul. Okay, awesome. He's giving us a goal kick. To looks like that's Sven Botman to Dan Burn to Sven Botman. This is Thiao. Thiao passes to Harvey Barnes. That's a good cross ball. Harvey Barnes to Ramsey to Barnes to Bruno to Burn to Botman. Ah, it's a goal kick. Again, off the ball, awful. Off the ball, awful, man. This is awful. It's not good. It's not good, man. Look at the number of corners we're giving them. They're going to score from one of them for sure. I have a feeling they're going to score from the five corners. They're scoring from one. They're 100% scoring from one of these corners. Corner comes in. Another corner. Come on, man. Come on, boys. Let's do something. Not. This is not good, man. This is not good. Elanga with the corner on the right hand side. Crosses it. Clears. Odegaard. Come on. Counter. Counter. Simmons. 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 Oh my goodness me. This is going to burn. It's okay. It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick or a corner? It looks like it's a goal kick. Yeah, it's a goal kick. Okay, come on, man. Vicario, distribute one ball properly. This has been awful from you. Nick Pope crosses the ball over Bissimo. Win it. How are we not able to win one ball in midfield? Trippier. Trippier to oh, that's a good ball from him, man. That should no. Oh my goodness me, Dragoshin, man. What a shit clearance that was. That should have fallen into Anthony Gordon. The good thing is that they're not playing a striker. If they actually played a striker, we would have been in a really big trouble. And Simmons is playing alone and is not able to win anything. Newcastle is coming with another attack. Trippier again. Trippier to Elanga. Who are they crossing to? They don't have anyone who's winning. There's no Voltamari. Who are they crossing it? Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes again. Oh yeah. Why can't I don't understand. Why can't we start a game? Spence, come on, man. What is this? It's too much of pressure, man. They're gonna fold with a goal for sure. Vicario gets the ball again. Okay, calm. Let's get the calm. Let's get 2-3 passes going on. Don't lose the ball for a few minutes. I feel that Thomas Frank is not training Tottenham with on the ball training, passing drills, on the ball training. Why is this? What is this cross for? To whom? Absolute unnecessary waste of possession. Giving away possession cheaply, and then it's going to result in a free kick again. Look at this. They're just playing around in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. This is absolutely nonsense. Pisses me off, man. What the heck is happening here? Sar, Odebert, win this, man. Win this. Come on. It's a good chance here. Take him on. Take him on. Take him on. Take him on, man. What is this? Oh my. And this is a players where fans support us. Fans like us support these kind of players, man. Look at this. Just look at these players. They're atrocious. How are they playing for Tottenham? All these players are absolutely awful. One on one, can't play a defend, can't pass the ball. It's atrocious, man. It's atrocious. They get paid millions of pounds of money. Come on, Spence. Look at this. Playing at the back, but that's okay. At least we at least have the ball for a few minutes. It's been awful for the past 10 minutes. We have been losing the ball unnecessarily. This is good. This is good. This is good football. Come on. Gallagher. Again, why do we slow it down? Mr. Solanke. Oh, he falls down. That's not a penalty. Come on, get up, man. Simmons is pressing. We have Trippier again. Trippier. Trippier is running. Look at why. Oh, damn. There's Joe Willock again here. Barnes is free every time he runs. Dan Burn is overlapping. Dan Burn to Ramsey. It's going to be another corner, man. This is corner after corner after corner. This is awful, bro. This is awful. This is not what Tottenham Hotspur needs to be playing. Look at this. Is this a penalty? I don't think this is a penalty. Loses the ball. This is not a penalty. Where is he? Does he clutch his ankle or something? No, it's not given. It's not given penalty. Seventh corner. 23 minutes. We are in the seventh corner. Vicario catches the ball. Come on. We're being absolutely demolished. We're getting slapped over here. Oh, feels like I'm watching some action movie. Left, right, and center getting slapped. Win the ball, man. Win the bloody ball. Bissouma, awful, bro. This guy's playing for Tottenham. Oh, 24 minutes and it's been absolutely atrocious from Tottenham and Newcastle has been horrible to be really honest. 7 corners. I don't know why is Watchalong not starting? Why is Visa not starting? They're not starting both the strikers and they're crossing the ball. I don't know who are they crossing the ball. Whom are they crossing the ball to? There's no one in the box. Trippier. No, Trippier. Okay. Win the ball. What about yes? Get good touch. Good touch. This is good. This is good. Some kind of football is going on at least. Spence with the throw. Spence with the throw. Sar. This is Dragoshin. This is Archie Gray. Gray to Vicario. To Sar. Simmons. Sar. And again, look at. Pisses me off like fucking hell. Press. Press the ball. Press the fucking ball, man. Press it. Dan Burn. Crosses to. I don't know who are they. Who the hell are they crossing into? Are they crossing into their mom or dad or what? I don't understand. What is this awful football? Come on, Simmons, run, man, run. Pass it over the ball. No. Oh my! This. Why does this guy start? Stop overplaying with the ball, man. Try. Oh, Sar, Sar. Van de Ven. Back to Van de Ven. Simmons, Sar, Dragoshin, Odebert, Odebert, Simmons, or Solanke again. Come on, Solanke. Gray. Gray crosses the ball. Awful cross again. Awful. Absolutely. This is awful, man. Not on one cross is gone properly. Who are they? Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful tackle. Come on, Spence. Spence, take him on. Take him on. Oh my goodness me. He can't even take on a player. Simmons again. Great, man. Great. Good tackle. Good tackle. Come on, man. Come on. Move the ball. Look at them. Look at them. They're standing like some statue. Oh, all of them are standing like some statue of liberty. No movement. Why? Look at. Oh my goodness me. There's this much space. How much space do we want to give them? There's not good enough, bro. This is not good enough. This manager is the awful. It's the worst manager I've ever seen managing Tottenham Hotspur. There's no patterns of play. There is no football has been played. It's just random shit passes up forward and backwards. Elanga, look at this. It's the ninth. This is the ninth fucking cross, man. They're gonna score now for sure. How did they miss that? How did Jacob Ramsey miss that? This is awful, bro. This is awful. I think. Ah, whatever awful we play, we need to get the result. Okay. 29 minutes in. Cross comes again. Yeah, been absolutely dominated by Newcastle for the first 30 minutes. The only chance where we were able to create was the Xavi Simmons. She had the ball from corner Gallagher. Other than that, we've been absolutely awful. Vicario, bro, Vicario bloody passed the ball. Solanke again loses the ball. This is awful from him again. This is awful, man. This is awful. Odegaard, yeah, he wins the ball. Get up, man. Get up, Odegaard. Get up, man. Now, this is the thing, right? We keep on hyping these players. Wilson, Odegaard, Pape Sarr, Dragoshin. We keep hyping average players. This is the type of football that's been delivered. It looks like Odegaard is injured. No, we didn't. We hopefully it's not another injury, man. We can't take another injury. We don't have anyone in our team. I just don't understand. In the Champions League, we're able to pass better, we're able to move better. But when it comes to the Premier League, it's I don't know why it's not clicking. Something is wrong with the mentality with the team also. What's happened to Odegaard, man? We don't need to get injured. Is he fine? Oh no! Don't tell me he's injured. We are in, we are actually literally in bad and bones in our squad, man. This is the thing, right? When you don't sign players which we really need, when you don't have players and we don't sign players, this is what happens. This is where Vinay Venkatesham and his stupid crew has taken us to. Nonsense, man. This is nonsense from the board. It shouldn't be even happening at this stage. Why do we get these many injuries? Like, how is this possible? What is the precautions we take? Do we even do any kind of precautions? Take care? Do we take care of our squad? I don't understand. Looks like Matthias Dell is gonna get substituted in. Injury number 13. Awful, man. Awful. You can't catch a break. You can't even catch a cold. We're getting in a break. Look at that bench of James Madison, Christian Romero, Richarlison. Just sitting and watching the game, man. Don't tell me they're getting off a stretcher. Looks like he's fine, but he's going to get substituted. He's not going to continue now. Huh. No, this is the last thing we really need in the squad, man. Look at this. He's walking. That's a good sign. I don't know whether he's going to continue. Looks like he's not going to continue, but he's walking. Hopefully, it's not a big injury for Odegaard. Then he can continue next game. What actually? How do you get injured? Like, how is that kind of physicality also not in this game? Matthias Tell is going inside. Okay, fine. The game has started. I feel it's going to be another 5 or 6 minutes of added time. Easily. Tell, Conor Gallagher, Simmons taking the shot, deflected. Okay. Pierre Pope gets it. To Dan Burn. Come on, boys. Come on. Looks like Tell is playing left wing. That's a foul for sure. Yeah, that's a foul. Foul by Gallagher. I mean, all the players have been having an awful game right now. I mean, Simmons is the only player who's played half decent this match. Everyone has been playing really awful. Van der Ven has been decent. Spence has been decent. Nachi Gray. Not I don't know. He's not. The problem with Gray, right? Is I never see him in the game. I don't see him doing anything extraordinary. He just does the basic stuff. It's like a Ben Davis. It's just gives a 6 on 10 performance every match. There's nothing special here from him. Let me see Harvey Barnes crosses the ball, block from Gallagher. Gallagher is playing really well. It's doing well. It's doing fine. But really well for the standards we are in right now. You see Elanga. Look at Elanga. Look at these players. They're able to take on. They're able to pass the ball. They're able to dominate. Able to cross it. We shouldn't be giving these many chances. Half decent team and shouldn't be giving this many chances. That's how shit we are. Tell to look, we can't even pass the ball now. Passing the ball has been really awful from us. Trippier. Okay, Tell, come on. Hold on to the ball. To Dragoshin. To Gray. To Vicario. To Van der Ven. To Tell. It's fouled. Foul for Xavi. Anthony Taylor is the referee here. switch off the stream after halftime. This is awful football. Dragoshin, Anthony, Anthony Gordon. Look at them. Look at how they pass the ball. You can see the problem is that again the problem is that they don't have a striker this match, so it's helping a game a lot. And the defensive transition. I don't understand who's playing forward, man. They have Ramsey, Gordon. Why is Gordon playing striker? I don't understand. Gordon as a striker is not working them. Once they get Waterman in the second half, they're gonna do. Okay, it's a good header from Van de Ven. Pass it back, clear it, clear it, clear it. This is to Vicario. Archie Gray, Archie Gray. Solanke. Oh, good win from Bisuma. Okay, Sar. Problem is Sar on the ball is awful. Look, I told you he's on the ball awful. He's awful on the ball. We don't have players on the ball if you can pass the ball around. We need to find players in the summer who can pass the ball around. Like Manu Kone is one player we can look into. A lot of players which you can look into. If you go to La Liga, there's a lot of players who pass around the ball much better. The Premier League is awful, man. The passing game is awful in the Premier League. It's more about physicality, and yeah, the game is here. The game is all about physicality. No one tries to play football here. Newcastle is trying hard, but the lack, the way they're playing is without a striker is not helping them today. Mm, and the Dan Ball wins the header. Okay. Yeah, they don't have a striker. It's helping us a lot. If they had a striker, they would have scored a goal by now. I don't know who are they crossing the ball to. Anthony Gordon for sure is not winning the header. He's player on the ball. Obviously, Harvey Barnes is not winning the header. We need to try something new. The only option we have is One on the bench. So we have Baron down the bench. So it's not going to be anything else. Anything happens, it will happen with our squad we're playing right now. Simmons and who is this ball? Spence trying to run forward, but Sven Botman with a good tackle. Simmons to Saw to Simmons to Saw to Gray to Bisuma to Dragoshin to Bisuma. Look at that, 8 touches in opposition box to having 25 touches. This itself is a sackable offense, man. They're 12th in the table, man. I feel like against Arsenal they're going to get smashed. This is an awful football team, awful football players. None of them can play football. It's not good, man. It's not good. No. Who are they? Who is he passing it to? Dragoshin. Nonsense, man. This is nonsense passing. Oh, this is going to be a goal for sure. Yeah, it's a goal. Newcastle score. Who scored the goal? Let me look. gonna end the stream after half time. I'm gonna give my inputs and sleep, man. This is awful. I'll, I'll try to invest my time on better. I don't think so. It's an offside. He's playing him on. Mm, doesn't look like an offside. Five minutes of added time. Oh, awesome. Saved again. No ball. Offside. Side. Matthias Tell. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Nonsense. That itself is an awful, man. It was awful. You're giving. Archie Gray. Pass the ball, man. Pass the ball. Gray to Bissell. Why don't stop passing it? Passing at the back. Pass it up forward. Spence. Spence. We have Mickey Van de Ven. Van de Ven. Solanke, come on, man. I have not seen Solanke in the game itself. He's not even getting any service. Because Biss, Honor, Sar, Sar to Connor to Alanga is running with the ball. Oh, that's a good ball. Can Dragoshin catch up with him? That's a foul, bro. It's the most boring match I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it was bound to happen. That was bound to happen. This is awful, bro. This is awful. I think this manager needs to be sacked. This manager needs to be sacked. I don't know how he's still the Tottenham manager, man. This is awful. How can he be the Tottenham manager? If we let him lose this, he needs to be sacked. I'm gonna end the stream after this. This is awful, bro. It's the most shit football I've ever seen. My shit first stream, man. This is awful. Just blow the bloody whistle, bro. Blow the bloody whistle. Ah, come on, Simmons. 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 It's a good ball. An awful finish. Look at that ball, man. Look at. Oh, he's gonna blow the whistle now. This is an awful squad. We're in deep trouble. I think I'm gonna get relegated with this manager, man. This is awful. He's blown the vessel. I'm gonna give my halftime toss and I'm leaving this match. Over here. It's awful, bro. Defense to attack. Everyone was awful. Attack was awful. Midfield was awful. The the way we do the attacking transitions, the way we do the midfield transitions. There's no one up in the midfield. This is absolutely awful. And I think so. Thomas Frank needs to be sacked. I'm not gonna go continue forward with this live stream right now. I see Thomas Frank needs to be sacked, and I feel that. Let me just stop the timer. I feel that we need to find a new manager, either Pochettino or if we can get someone in interim right now would be really good. We're in really good trouble. We're 6 points away from relegation, and this is not how we do it. The problem is with Thomas Frank is that I'm not seeing, even if we have the weekend squad, the way we pass the ball is not great. This is awful, bro. It's not how we do it. It's not really great. I feel that we need to try to get a new manager now. Like 12 days time, as I mentioned, that we plan to get a new manager. Nonsense. This is absolute nonsense, and hopefully we try to find a new manager by this 12. We have like a winter break right now. Hopefully we try to find a new manager by that time. I don't see any positives. The only any player that has played anyone decent is Chavi Simmons. He's trying his best, but the squad is awful. The squad is awful. The manager is awful. The board is awful. Everything is awful right now. We're on. Yeah, we can't. If he's the manager, we're on the verge to get relegated. There's no positives with him. There's no positives with him, and I'm ending